Hi, I'm Carrie Fuhr, the chairman of Red Hook Community Arts Network. I'm here to show you our new permanent space. For those of you who know who we are, but not where we are next door to the Village Pizza in the village of Red Hook, next to the CVS parking lot. And for those who would like to know what we are a network of artists and other creative people like musicians, performers, writers, who are all coming together to try to focus on the arts a little bit more in Red Hook and maybe make Red Hook an arts destination in conjunction with Bard College and what they're doing. We are a subcommittee sort of the Red Hook Chamber of Commerce. Ed Pruitt, who was then president of the Chamber of Commerce, had this whole idea about 2 years ago. We started up about a year and a half ago with our first community-wide party, the can opener at the firehouse, and we're way surprised at how many people came and how much interest there was. We followed that up that summer with a 3-day arts festival at the old soap factory, which kind of then became the Red Hook Emporium, hanging art and showing antiques. We had literary festival last spring and are going to do it again this coming April. And we are about to have another community event called Soup Can towards the end of October on the 27th, Saturday afternoon, 2 to 5 p.m. And we'll be serving soup and mulled wine and cider and fun for the kids and live music. It's kind of just free and open to everybody. We have a show up now in our new permanent space that we've had since May. Before we had this space, we did pop-up galleries in other parts of town. Thanks to Todd Baywright and the Baywright Family Realty, they lent us spaces, and then as they became more beautiful because of all our great artists, he rented them out and gave us another one. So when we started using this one last May, we looked in the back and saw all the little spaces, which we have now converted to artist studios, and that sort of supports our space up in front, which is now a gallery. We mount new art shows about every month, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that. And each time they have a different theme and a different look to them. This one is the Animalis show, and it's all animal art. It was juried and just has all different kinds of media. And we could talk about that later. And we'll go now and have a look at some of the art studios. Right now, we're towards the back of the gallery in my own studio. And I've hung paintings, not of animals because I'm not an animal painter, though I did a couple of cows in honor of the show. And the rest of these paintings are landscapes of Dutchess County farms and the surrounding countryside. My work is all oil paint on canvas with a palette knife and some pastel work. And you can sort of see, this is the first one of the artist studios as you're coming back, and we can take a walk to see some of the other ones too. Now, for more information on upcoming events, you can always check our website. If you want to get on our mailing list, because occasionally we do sort of e-blasts and give out the most pertinent news like artist calls or ways to get involved with a literary event or ways that we need volunteers to step forward and help us. Best thing to do is either come in the gallery and sign our book or just shoot us an email at redhookcan@gmail.com. We're now going to kind of walk back through some of the studios. We have 5 artist studios here. This is still part of the exhibition. You saw my studio. Here we have Kathy Cassens, who is a photographer. She does a lot of community work and photographs the Little League people and the graduating seniors and all kinds of people like that. You can see all these beautiful kids on her wall. We also have beautiful food because we're just setting up for an opening reception right now for the Animalis show, and people are starting to come in. The next studio is Juliet Harrison's. Juliet is an equine photographer. She works mostly in black and white. And what I like about her photography is that a lot of it actually looks like a landscape painting. She has horizons that are like her horse's backs, and just beautiful. Now watching her step because it's getting a little tight back here. We have Mary Beliveau's studio. She works mostly in acrylics. She has traveled, I guess, in Central or South America and does a lot of the indigenous people there. And she's great with roosters. Everybody loves her roosters and chickens. Kathy Schmidt is an oil painter who does a great many landscapes. That's what I'm seeing on the wall here, though she does figuratives, and she's very versatile in a sort of a semi-abstract way. So that's our 5 art studios, and you should have seen this place before the individual artists painted and put down their rugs and put up their beautiful art.
Lottery ticket, and basically this was like a whole series I did on lottery tickets, because every time I would go into like the Extra Mart, there'd always be people in line, you know, buying tons of lottery tickets, and I thought it would be fun to just do a bunch of drawings on lottery tickets, so and explore different ideas about the lottery. And this one, I had read an article about all these stray dogs in Detroit, and
Well, great, and congratulations. Now, you won first place.
I was just thinking of
for
the
Red Hook
extreme
Camp.
poverty there, and I thought it would be a weird juxtaposition on this lottery ticket. So I have drawings of the lottery that touch on all different issues, but for some reason I just thought it'd be interesting to sort of contrast some extreme poverty and, you know, hopefully all these stray dogs, they'll win a sort of lottery of finding a home at some point and, you know, finding some shelter. So that's the idea behind that one.
name's Laura, and my piece is called Willful Creature. And I did it quite many years ago, actually. It's essentially, that's copper wire, that's a bone.
You guys are both runners, so.
And the text comes from an author, Kathy Acker, who's like a strong, rebellious woman. You know, very raw and emotional and kind of in your face, and I identify with that a lot. So the text basically talks about, it really spoke to me about having sort of primal urges that are kind of in conflict with each other, and you know, and the dog represents that primal animal feelings that go along with being human. So that's about that's what I feel that it's about anyway.
So are all your work similar to this, or do you use a lot of different mediums?
Work is similar. My work is basically similar to this. Really simple and about like deep emotional. Basically mixed media. I like to put wire and hang on different objects that I just feel go with that. You know, it's kind of an impulse that I see something. Yeah, that's it. And you know, it's very personally meaningful, and you know, it's interesting to see what somebody else might, you know, feel when they see it.
Animalis, the show that's in the gallery right now, will be running through October 28th. And Thanksgiving weekend, we'll probably be hanging our paperwork show, which was very popular last year in our pop-up gallery across the street, which is all works under $100 on paper, little on clotheslines all through the gallery. In order to get more involved with Red Hook Can, you can see what we're doing on our website, which is rhcan.com. You could send us an email at any time at redhookcan@gmail.com. You could come to one of our monthly meetings, which is the third Wednesday of every month, right here in the gallery at 5:30. And you could drop in the gallery anytime. We're generally open Friday and Saturday 12 to 7, and Sunday afternoons 12 to 4.
Yeah.